Bismillah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, guys. My name is Rohan Ashraf, and this is my partner.
Hi guys, my name is Saif Ahmed and we're going to present the biology performance task and how different animal evolved over time.
And also, our goal will be to present a PPT on how different animals have evolved through time, and the role will be to act like an evolutionary biologist, and the research will prove that yes, that how evolution of animals happened. Success criteria will be introduction, hypothesis, analytics, evaluation, and conclusion.
Introduction. Today we will talk about evolution of animals. Evolution is a change in the heritable characteristics of biological populations over successive generations. Evolution occurs when there is a change in the inherited traits of a population generation to generation. Salmon adapted to human interference.
So now I'll tell you the history of evolution. So what causes evolution is evolution occurs when these heritable differences become more common or rare in a population, either non-randomly through natural selections or randomly through genetic drift. This occurs because organisms with advantageous traits pass on more copies of these heritable traits to the next generation. Scientists names in the early 19th century, Jean Lamarck proposed his theory on the transmission of a species, a first theory of the evolution.
Evaluate and communicate the information about common ancestry and biological evolution.
So biological evolution is the change in inherited traits over successive generation in population of organisms. Darwin proposed that the evolutionary history of life forms a tree in which all species can be traced back to a common ancestor. For example, the gray wolf is the common ancestor of the rest of these animals, as you can see in the picture.
Evidence of common ancestry and diversity genetic information.
DNA sequences vary among species, but there are many overlaps. In fact, the ongoing branches that produce multiple lines of descent can be inferred by comparing the DNA sequences of different organisms. Arabian wolf in UAE is our animal, and we'll discuss about it. And this is a short documentary on Arabian wolf.
A short documentary on Arabian wolf. The Arabian wolf is a subspecies of gray wolf which lives on the Arabian Peninsula. It is the smallest wolf subspecies, and a desert-adapted subspecies that normally lives in small groups. It is omnivorous, eating carrion and garbage, as well as small to medium-sized prey. Where did it come from? In 2018, whole genome sequencing was used to compare members of the genus Canis. The study found evidence of gene flow between African golden wolves, golden jackals, and gray wolves from Saudi Arabia and Syria. One African golden wolf from the Egyptian Sinai Peninsula showed high admixture with the Middle Eastern gray wolves and dogs, highlighting the role of the land bridge between the African and Eurasian continents in canid evolution. The African golden wolf was found to be the descendant of a genetically admixed canid of 72% gray wolf and 28% Ethiopian wolf ancestry. Some more details about Arabian wolf. The Arabian wolf is small for a wolf. It stands on average 25 to 26 inches at shoulder height, and the adult weighs an average of 45 pounds. Along with the Indian wolf, it is probably smaller than other wolves to help it adapt to life in a hot, dry climate. This is an example of Bergmann's rule, where mammal size varies by the warmth of their environment. Its ears are proportionally larger in relation to its body size, an adaptation probably developed to help disperse body heat. Arabian wolves do not usually live in large packs, and instead hunt in pairs or in groups of about 3 or 4 animals. They have a short thin coat which is usually a grayish beige color. Like other canines, the Arabian wolf does not have sweat glands and so it must control its body temperature by rapid panting, which causes evaporation from the lungs. Occasionally the pads of the third and fourth toes are fused in the back, a feature which differentiates its tracks from the dog's. It is distinguished from the Indian wolf by its smaller skull, smaller size, and thinner coat. The Arabian wolf has a lifespan of about 6 years. Lifestyle of an Arabian wolf. Arabian wolves are mainly carnivorous, but also omnivorous and in some areas largely dependent on human garbage and excess products. They also feed on hares, rodents, cats, sweet fruits, roadkill and other carrion. Almost any small animal including fish, snails, baby baboons can be part of their diet. Because Arabian wolves can attack and eat any domestic animals up to the size of a goat. Where is it found? The Arabian wolf was once found throughout the Arabian Peninsula, but now lives only in small pockets in southern Israel, southern and western Iraq, Oman, Yemen, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and some parts of the Sinai Peninsula in Egypt. Thank you made by Rowan Ashraf and Saif Ahmed.
Evolution of Arabian wolf.
The evolution of wolf occurred over a geologic time scale of at least 3,000 years. The gray wolf Canis lampus is a highly adaptable species that is able to exist in a range of environments and which is the common ancestor of many wolves. The study found evidence of gene flow between African golden wolves, golden jackals, and gray wolves from Saudi Arabia and Syria. The African golden wolf was found to be the descendant of genetically admixed candidate of 72% gray wolf and 28% Ethiopian wolf ancestry. As you can see in the picture, the evolution of wolf started from Miacid to Canis lampus, and these all evolution will be occurred.
Conclusion, sorry.
So today we have discussed about evolution of
Today
animals.
we have conclusion. Today we have discussed about evolutions of animals. We have also discussed the history of evolution and how it occurs. And we have answered questions like communicate the information about common ancestry and biological evolution with some evidence, etc. In final, we have discussed about the evolution of Arabian wolf.
These are some references that were used in the research of the video and the PPT and many other things. And thank you, a lot of thanks from Rohan, from me and Saif Ahmed, and have a nice day.
Thank you and have a nice day. بس خلاص. Hey.